this is Katie Kovacs, and I will now be going over the limitations and delimitations of the report. The limitations were not common in the report because of the excessive amount of resources found on the internet, magazines, and personal experiences combined. It is difficult to decide which of the resources was reliable for our research, and which of the resources were merely just on display on the internet and in magazines. Some of the editors of the magazines and internet articles do not have much of an academic background. Therefore, those were not the materials that we wanted, and we eliminated them. Another limitation was having our personal business background information and using it when it was relatable to the research of this project. Not all of the members of the group had the same type of business background, so combining the individual information was difficult. Along with few limitations, there were few delimitations as well. The sources that we used covered many of the spectrums needed to adequately obtain information for the project. However, we did not include the interviews or surveys which may have achieved a larger pool of business resources. We referenced many traditional forms of communication as well as finding more popular and recent forms of communication. By having a more broad range of types of communicating, we broadened the range of different businesses and business people. Our idea of having the internet as a resource made it possible to have research from countless spectrums and from many different areas of the world. The magazine was an additional resource that was helpful in maintaining the mainstream of society, which helped to target the current business era. The last source was each of our personal business backgrounds, which obtained information that could be portrayed more detailed than any of the other sources because it was our own experience.